He may have been one of the most well-known comics in the world, but to locals who live in Tiburon, Marin County, he was more like a friend and neighbor. The locals are still in a state of shock after Williams took his own life earlier this week at his home in Paradise Gate, aged only 63. But despite their sadness, they have been remembering some of their favorite stories about their most famed resident too. Local comedian, Jeffrey Bolt, who performed with him many times since they first met 35 years ago at the other cafe, has been left devastated by the news. He had just seen his friend 3 weeks before his death after he had finished filming scenes for Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb, which will be released in December. Ironically, Williams told him he was thrilled to be back home after traveling to Canada and New York on the movie. He was a sweet little boy and you could see it on stage and in his movies, Bolt told the Marin News, adding that Williams had a large collection of lead toy army men. "I'm going to miss him a lot." Locals used to meet Williams running errands and he would always take time to stop and talk with them despite his lofty status as one of Hollywood's top-earning actors. Singer and songwriter, Anthony Bear, of Fairfax, met Williams a few years ago when he was playing a gig at the small Bookbeat venue. Despite there being only a small crowd of locals, Williams agreed to take to the stage at one open microphone night with the owner, announcing they had a surprise guest. "Everybody was like, oh my gosh. There were only like 40 people there and he was so funny," Bear said. "It's the best opening gig I've ever had." Local disc jockey and valet Colin Henry remembers Williams as a local more than a star. "He was one of us, he was approachable," Henry said. "I think he got a lot of joy out of